Banner on the bottom. Hello, everybody. We are live with a little something different today for my tech divas and allies. As you know, I'm a tech diva, so why not prove it? So I'm really excited to have a special guest with me today, Tiffany Manning. She is a woman innovator in the art space, so we have that in common. And we are going to talk about Art Prize 2021. It's something that is near and dear to my heart because I was actually an artist with a STEAM piece with Michael Minzy and Sarah Oshner back in 2011. So it's amazing, 10 years to the Art Prize, to be here with you, Tiffany, and to talk about what is this. We're broadcasting to a couple channels, so we'll talk about what Art Prize is here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, why we love it so much, and share a little bit about your piece and your contribution. And then we'll talk about why we're going live and our awesome collaboration that we got to do. So with that, I'm going to kind of let you take over as the artist and explain what Art Prize is and tell us a little bit about the Feminine Soul Project.
Cool. Thank you so much for having me,
Thanks
Nicole, and for collaborating with me. I mean, ooh, yes. So Art Prize is an international art competition that has been going on for how many years? 11, maybe 12?
Yeah, I think 11 or 12 for sure.
Okay. And basically, they try to draw artists in by giving away cash.
And they turned the whole city, all of Grand Rapids, Michigan, coffee shops, little space studios, Harris Building is transformed the streets into living, breathing art. It's really, really powerful.
Yeah.
And they give people money.
Yeah, and to give people money. So this is my first year. This is my first time in Grand Rapids, and I've been here almost 2 months. I got here August 1st to begin documenting women for the Feminine Soul Project. And so basically, 19 years ago, I was riding a subway, and there was a girl with pink hair who sat across from me. And I was so intrigued by her, and I just really wanted to know what her story was. And in that moment, the idea for the Feminine Soul Project was born. And I began interviewing women in DC. And anyway, I kind of put it to bed for a little while because I wasn't quite ready to give birth to it completely. But 6 years ago, I revived it in Jacksonville, Florida, and I began interviewing women. And then in May of this year, the Feminine Soul Project Jacksonville was produced. And it just felt like it connected the community in a way that I wasn't expecting. And so Art Prize had about a month left to apply, and I got on that. And then here we are. I've been here meeting the women of Grand Rapids, kind of getting immersed into the culture of the Midwest, and feeling the difference in regions. But it's been really amazing to be able to connect with 100 women here. And that's our background. Those are the
eyes on the prize, the Art Prize. So why don't you share with our stream out there audience and revisiting people. By the way, give us a heart or comment just to support us. We are going to make a special announcement at the end. So hang in here because this is why we're here. So Tiffany, share a little bit about what the Feminine Soul Project is, what your approach was to this art piece that we're seeing a taste of, but that is live right now at the Harris Building being featured for Art Prize.
So the Feminine Soul Project is an invitation to connect. And so a lot of times I'm standing on the sidewalk doing sidewalk recruiting, basically just inquiring from every woman that passes by to see if she wants to be a part of the Feminine Soul Project. Now, when she says yes, there are two aspects to the show. The first is a portrait where she is asked to send a nonverbal message. And so there are 100 portraits, each sending their own individual messages. And the viewer stands before them and gets to, be confronted by those messages, to feel whatever emotion was sent through those beautiful eyes. And then there's a second aspect, which is an audio component where they were asked to share something they wouldn't normally share with a stranger. And this kind of opens the door for a lot of vulnerability. I think it takes a lot of courage to be able to say yes to a stranger on the sidewalk, and then to go deeper and to share something that you would never tell a stranger. So as people are listening in, they're really getting a glimpse. It's kind of a snapshot of the city, basically, because it is completely randomized 100 women. And as they're sharing, they're releasing something. They're releasing something into the project, and hopefully they walk away feeling a little bit lighter because of it.
Yes, and I am so grateful to have met you by being one of those women. And I love that the way that you approach the art allows you to see all of the portraits, all of the eyes, all of the beauty of these powerful women. And then you kind of put on the headset, silent disco style, for my festival friends out there, and experience the audio, not really knowing that this is Nicole's part, although those of you that know me will probably guess mine. But it was really amazing to meet you through it. And of course, in Nicole fashion, I was like, wow, this is so powerful. You have this audio and this art. Wouldn't it be awesome to make this into virtual reality? Now, I've never done anything in virtual reality before. So we're like, cool idea. And of course, for again, those that know me in my crazy ways, I was like, how am I going to make this happen? Is this possible to make it happen? And so being able to take your work, get to know you as an artist, and really get to know all the 100 faces and all the audio, and placing that into the VR environment through Frame VR, which started as a thread on LinkedIn that was like, hey, what's a great VR environment? Is this doable? And it sure was. And I am proud of myself. And I want to encourage all of you that you could actually go out. I think, Tiffany, you could probably say you could probably create a VR environment now. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool addition to your VR resume, since you've performed in VR and now you've created an art piece in VR. So right now we are announcing live our collaboration of taking Tiffany's beautiful art and putting it into virtual reality. So if you're out there thinking, gosh, I really would love to see this in Grand Rapids, but you can't, you can totally check it out in the virtual reality environment. So we have linked two things below: the blog that explains a little bit more about the journey. It gives you links. You can learn about Art Prize, how to cast your art prize and support her work, which is a big part of how they get community involvement. And you can tap into that virtual reality environment. We had to put it into 4 spaces based on the amount of photos and content that we have. So feel free to use the go-to menu and find your powerful goddess in you and guide us there. So that's why I wanted to bring you on. And of course, I want to hear like what your favorite part was in dealing with me. Usually you just take a picture, you do the audio, and they're gone. And of course, now you have me in your life trying to make this a virtual reality, and how that landed with you to take something physical and put it into something virtual.
Well, number one, I loved the invitation. Like, I am very much like you. I will say yes, even though I don't know what's going to happen or how to do something, and I will just know that I will be led to do the right thing, and all the answers will come, and all of that. But I'm definitely a yes person in that sense. So saying yes was easy. It was also kind of a curious experience, because the only thing I had done with VR previously was do a live performance with an improvised musical piece. And that was exciting. It was exciting to be in the VR world and creating a painting that people could watch while they were also watching me paint. It's kind of interesting. And so the idea of being able to share the Feminine Soul Project with everyone who can't be here was so exciting. And so I'm so grateful to you for, being that kind of go-getter tech diva that you are and making shit happen. So
yes, that's what it's about. I mean, we talk about it, right? Inspired action. There's things that are going to get you to your goals. And, by day I'm helping customers get to multi-cloud and modernize applications and all of this stuff that I'm going to resume back to right after this. But part of inspired action is saying yes to things that you don't know and failing fast. If it didn't work, we were going to be like, okay, worth a try. We looked at it and we pieced out. But in the end, it was doable because if you could dream it, you could do it. And so, my favorite part of it was getting to know you better. You'll read about it in the blog, but like we had this quiet calm before Art Prize, and having the Art Prize heart that I do, having the community heart for Grand Rapids to welcome you into the community and show you that we are about creating here and really take it like a step further was so amazing to me. And like I said, when you have to place these photos in VR, you get very intimate with them because you're placing them. So when I actually saw some of the women interacting with the art in person, I was kind of like, ooh, I know you. And I see it in your eyes. And it was just a really powerful way to connect the feminine soul and to connect us. I think we'll ever be connected from two different aspects of how we can innovate. We have the Jacksonville, right, women innovator right here. Tiffany just got, some recognition. And I've got the self-proclaimed innovator. But, we just invite you to join us, obviously live. If you're in Grand Rapids, stop by the Harris Building, the first floor, Little Space Studio. Shout out to Alicia and Josh and the whole team that's helping host. Beautiful venue, lots of art, all themed on the connection. And most of all, to support her art. You can scan QR codes. There's definitely one on our blog, and you can provide your prize, and we'll see where this goes. But I think we know one thing is for sure, that we are leaving this a little more innovative and a little more tech diva. So I'm actually going to officially welcome you to the Tech Diva Club, Tiffany, for venturing into VR and going on this journey with me. And it's just been so beautiful. So we hope you all enjoy it as much as we did. So any other final thoughts for our peeps out there?
No, I hope you enjoy the VR experience. I mean, it's pretty amazing. And it came together seamlessly thanks to you. So thank you, Nicole.
Hey, it's all technology, baby. How do I do it? Technology. That's how. Is you can do all things through the skill of technology. And want to thank Ravneet from Frame VR. It was amazing to work with another woman on the back end of the actual application to work out some of the kinks that I had in order to do this so quickly alongside everything else. But it is my true joy to support your art, to be a part of your art, and to kind of have a little piece of Art Prize with me to celebrate 10 years. So thanks again, Tiffany. We wish you all the best.
Nicole.
Check out her project, The Feminine Soul, and let us know how you experience it. If you're just in VR, if you went live and VR, like, let us know what you think about this collab. We would love to hear. Yes. So thank you so much, Tiffany. It's my pleasure. And thank you, everyone. And check out the Feminine Soul at Art Prize 2021. Have a beautiful day. Bye.